Well, hello everybody, and welcome to our weekly episodic adventure of As a Group, we play Dungeons and Dragons. And as a group, we are also known as Minor Illusion, and in a couple of minutes we'll be returning to our adventure. But before we get started, we'll just go through a few quick announcements, shorter than usual, but obviously to the point. Special thank you to D&D Beyond for providing us such a great character creation tool for us to access an interactive character sheet using the D&D content and allowing homebrew content to be included. It makes it easier for players to create and play their characters, and you can find them at dndbeyond.com. And Symphony for allowing us to use their music that they've created for to provide an atmosphere to fill the background. Search Symphony on YouTube. Please subscribe to this artist and show him the support for what he creates. He's amazing with his work and remaking iconic themes such as Final Fantasy, Sonic, Streets of Rage, Medieval, and many others. I think that was a really quick run of the announcements. Does anybody else have anything else to say?
No.
I'm hungry.
Ooh, let's get rid of that.
I'm hungry. When do we get to camp?
We're on a pile of dead bodies.
Out first, if you don't mind.
I could dry you.
Well, fireball.
That's fine.
I mean, that's one way to try someone.
Sir, that's not the intended use.
Oh,
No.
I
well.
I could either try with prestidigitation to dry you off normally, or I could set you on fire and it'll be quicker.
Why not both?
Fire.
I could do both.
The good thing is-
I help, but I think I'll just, wring out my jackets, try out the old-fashioned way. Nobody wants barbecued goblin.
Are these announcements in character, or...?
Yeah, I think people have already just started. I don't even think we're led into what happened last session. It's just
No, exactly that's what I was about to go for us. So that's if anybody wants any announcements, anybody wants to talk about things.
Welcome back, everyone.
Yay. Right. Then let's get started with tonight's episode of Minor Illusion. And... there's always that voice every time I'm doing the intro. In the background. I think I know who it's coming from now.
it's not me. I've not got anyone in the background.
No. It's
It's
if it were the one right next to me. Not the feed.
The watch stream button.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
It's actually below me on the stream. That one there.
Not to point
Target
any
acquired.
fingers.
I'm completely confused. Who the fuck is he pointing at?
Van Zandt.
And
His wife is yelling.
I like that wee guilty kind of, ooh, fuck, I've been caught.
Right. So previously, we all met up inside the port town of Samir, inside the Empire of Arcadia, and you guys have been enrolled into employment by the local town hall, by the local wizard called Anders, who has asked for your assistance to uncovering the source of the kidnappings that have been happening around Port Samir. You've taken some details from the town, you've found them some leads to your own personal journeys, and have become aware that the location of a hideout that they're apparently using is northward from the town. You've already set out on your journey, and you came across a cart ransacked and destroyed. Well, not really destroyed, just more covered in this black residue, which seems to be just slowly dissolving it. After further investigation in the area, you guys came across a black slime called a black pudding, which caused all sorts of problems for the party when it's decided to start splitting it off into multiple pieces when you cut it with a slashing attack or lightning damage. It seemed to be immune to frost damage, which made our mighty gnome mage completely useless in that battle.
I made more.
I mean, they kind of made me useless by one-shotting me.
Not just you also got the monk as well. But then you guys, after dispatching with the Black Pudding and collecting some of its remains, which you can now use as throwing weapons, you guys have found yourself crossing a river. Nearly everybody made it across. 2 people nearly drowned, 1 really badly, but we've all made it across, and we came across a pile of corpses, and that's where we left off.
I still wanted to explore beneath the waterfall.
Maybe one day. So as we left off, there's a body pile, lots of different bodies, all in a mass, and there's one spear with a head on top that's inside a helmet, a metallic soldier helmet of some sort. Anybody want to do anything here?
What kind of bodies are they? Are they human? Are they orcs? Are they something else?
Roll investigation check. Anybody else want to have a look as well? You can also roll as well.
Okay.
Best roll of the night so far, 6.
Yeah, I'll go as well.
I'll go.
I might as well have an investigation. I've been sitting about waiting for people to show up after
23.
Okay.
15.
15.
11, but I'm also not exploring the bodies, I'm exploring around them.
I'm just busy at the side of the river wringing out my jacket after having a dip in the
Ooh.
river.
Are you really sure you don't need to dry it?
So I got 24. Did I notice it?
Well, those who managed to get 10 or more were able to count 6 humans, 4 male, 2 female, 1 orc male, 1 half-elf male, and a mastiff.
Poor doggy.
All disarmed, and on top of them is a head that inside a full helmet, which seems to belong to a captain of a party. These people seem to be quite strong enough to be soldiers. You also notice that the orc's hands were also bound, likely to be a prisoner of the party moving towards Port Samir or Vasselhold. Not quite sure. Those who got 15... all the corpses have been stripped of bare except for destroyed heavy armour, no weapons, no coins or anything worth. Those who got a check of 15 will come to notice that all their eyes have been removed.
Ew.
And
That's some item.
I'm glad I didn't notice that.
and 20 will note that their blood has run dry. The Irish stinks real bad. Anybody spent a lot of time in Arcadia recently, aside from Fia? Anybody travelled to Arcadia? Alvilvor
I
has
did.
travelled.
I travelled for a bit before.
Okay, Alvilvor, Neil, and Fia, can you roll history checks?
I mean, I would have just travelled through, so...
You can roll as well. Yeah, you can roll as well.
I'm consistent, 6.
15.
14.
I beat you.
For Neil, this is just strange. This is just weird. We didn't hear your result, by the way, Liv.
I got 9.
Okay. Same mantra. This is weird. Fia, Avuva, what were your results again?
15.
14.
14, okay. Avuva heard of some rumors about there's still some sort of like people who live really primitively, like people, wild people, tribal sort of people that like doing some sort of witch doctory type of rituals. Fia, you've heard of a secret, but well, not so secret, a very hidden, very isolated group of humans who are a little xenophobic, live very primitively, live almost nomadic, that live within Arcadia itself, but they've never been successfully tracked before. And these are one of their warning sites, usually to mark their territory. Soldiers from Arcadia, armies have tried to look for them to clear them out because they have been a problem in the past, but no one has ever found any of them. There are tracks around, you can see tracks around the bodies. But every few years you see these sort of graves, these body piles of graves with the warning on the head on the back is basically a warning to people to stay away. So it looks like it might be quite close to their territory, if not inside.
Okay. I mean, last time I made a call to do something, we ended up almost dying. So I think I'll step back here and I'll go. This is quite a predicament.
So is it possible to get to our destination without going through their territory, or do we think it'd be safer to go around?
Make a survival check.
Oh boy. Survival.
A 6!
Change that. Get a new dice.
Barry,
Have you just summoned the devil?
Yes, I have, so therefore we win.
You have no idea.
Can I do the same then?
Everybody wants to do it. Well, you usually have been leading the party a few times, and so has Van Zandt. In fact, Van Zandt, you've got the map. If you want, you can also make a survival check, but also have advantage trying to. Do you have navigation tools?
Nope.
That's fine.
I'm going to let Van Zandt know while he's looking at map that there's bad people some way, but I don't know which way. And I basically tried telling him about all this.
Yeah, I got a 14.
14?
I got 15.
Okay. With the 14, you can safely guess that you can see, just cresting over the treetops, you can see where the mountains are, the few little mountains just northwest of Samir that you've been following on this route. So you look at the location of the area and the fact that there's a waterfall and it's mostly cliff face down that side. You got a safe bet that everything in front of you and to your right is pretty much potentially the territory. 15, Justin, you do spot tracks. They're faint because it looks like they tried to master their exit from the area quietly, but you just spot some tracks walking away from the body pile. They're not fresh, but they're recent.
Old track.
Can we tell if there's... On you go, Van Zandt.
We can do two things here. We can go left and out of their territory, or we can
Left is a
move
cliff.
right and discover them and hopefully not die.
Or we can cut through and try and avoid them.
Can I try something?
Of course.
I want to look around to see if I can spot any, birds or animals that could potentially tell me some more stuff.
Make a perception check.
Okay. That would be... 13. Sorry, maths is bad.
You do spot one crow that's been sitting on a branch watching you guys for quite a little while now. Looks like it's more interested in getting to the food because it is corpses. If you do look further at the bodies, you do see that some animals have been trying to take some pecks out of the food. It's basically a giant meal for anything that goes by. This will probably attract some wildlife soon.
Oh, I'll cast Goodberry, make some berries, and then try offering one to the crow, see if it comes to me.
I'll try not to kill it.
I'm not letting you near my animals.
I mean, it does have a track record, right? It does kill them.
I'm just going to sit by Mantra and seasonally go, hey, kitty, look at the birdie.
The bird holds position. He's interested in the bird, this shiny pink purpley berry. Is it the red? What colour are they actually? I think they're red.
Probably.
Yeah. So the red berry has caught his eye. It's interested, but it's not risking it because it's bird survival instincts will think, I don't know who these people are. I'm not going to go near them.
I'll walk away from the group a bit to make myself less of a threat and hope that it won't attack me.
We probably shouldn't tarry too long at a warning site because they will be back.
I agree.
Sure.
Same. This is not a good sign.
And we've got our backs to our river as well, so we're fucked.
We're kind of pinned in. We kind of have to forge forwards.
I'll
Thank
try
you.
one more thing as we're leaving then. So I'll cast Prestidigitation to change the flavour of it as well to try and attract the birdie.
Basically, to try and change its scent.
To try and, to change the scent to attract the birdie.
And
See if
how do you
it's
do
more
this?
willing.
What kind of scent do you try to give it?
Meat.
Rotting meat.
Birdie food scent. I don't know much about birds.
Aren't crows partially carnivorous?
Crows are omnivorous, and their diets consist of anything between nuts, seeds, fruits, berries, caterpillars, grubs, roadkill,
Ooh.
and snakes.
Seeds. Sunflower seeds. I remember feeding them to my old birdie.
Scavengers, crows, really, aren't they?
Yeah,
See,
they are.
Can I try something as well while you're doing this? Because I know you're speaking to animals. So,
Well, sort of.
can I attempt to sneak up on a crow?
Make a stealth check if you like.
Oofed.
You're
14.
gonna sneak into the air.
Crow's watching you. He sees you move.
I
his
just
claw
want to see if its eye moves, just so that as I'm going towards it. If its eye moves and it notices me, then I'm not actually going to go for it.
No, it's literally watching you. It's like,
Okay.
what the hell are you doing? It's especially between everybody. It's looking towards the meat, but it's become more wary of you as you're sneaking around.
That's fair.
Really
Yeah,
think we should
birdie,
move on
birdie.
before the warband comes back.
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people dead here.
Yeah, let's move out of here.
I kind of like my head
Just
attached to my
out of
body.
sight.
Me too,
Same
and my
hell.
eyes.
Maybe,
So, what route are you going to take?
maybe
Are you going to follow the trail?
Maybe-
To Tetsu, the trail, by the way, is east. So basically back along the bank.
So
No,
up past
but north,
that,
but
me
into the
and-
bank, into the deeper part of the forest. Yeah, sorry.
No, I was just going to ask, so up toward, along the coast of the river that we've just came flying down.
Yeah. Suspectively, so you probably ran past them if they were here very recently, but it looks like they're probably a little further on. And they probably might be already aware of you, because you guys did make a lot of racket when you crossed the border, so they probably might be aware of you nearby. Now, given that on top of your survival check from earlier.
So I relay that to everyone else, so that way anyone smarter than me can work out.
So we should head back up to where we were first crossing the river, do you think, and then move in deeper for there.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
I think
that's
that
the
would be
safest
the
way.
Okay, follow me. Okay.
Okay,
Probably have to move in a protective formation as well, just in case they are following us.
I'll just
Yeah,
put
maybe.
down that berry on the ground for the crow as I leave.
And if we get attacked, we can only get attacked from one less side. So
Yeah.
Oh, they won't attack us if we're not attacking them.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, they will.
Okay, so you guys are making your way through the forest. Continues normally talking amongst yourself. Is anybody keeping an eye out for anything in particular?
Yeah, I'll be keeping an eye in the woods, so I'll be making sure nothing's sneaking up on us.
We'll
think
rely
it would be.
on active perception checks. So if you guys want to give me perception checks as you go.
Okay.
3.
God. 16.
16.
5.
5.
14.
10.
Okay, who had 16 and who had
I did.
18? I did 18.
Spellcaster.
Did anybody have more than 16? I thought I heard 18 or something.
Just 16.
Just 16, okay. So, Fanus and Echo, as you walk along, you see something on the branch looking right at you.
Birdie.
Not a
On
bird.
the branch.
On the branch, a big thick branch on the tree above, about 15 feet high. looking straight at you.
I'm
It is a man with a spear.
Shit.
going to quickly tell everybody that there's somebody eyeing us up with a spear
Okay.
to get in a defensive formation.
I mean, it might be worth trying to
Potentially
Talk.
talk to them.
not get attacked by my dog.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, is the spear being raised threateningly, or is he just holding it?
Like in a defensive manner.
Aye, is he
He's
just
sitting like that, just watching. He hasn't blinked yet, but he's dead still. He seems to be really good at keeping his position. He doesn't think he's been seen, but
We can
he's
just
barely,
pass him by.
you barely caught him as you were walking by.
How sturdy is the tree that he's on?
Oh, it's a definitely an old oak.
Okay.
Well,
Your
if
guys
you-
will
Can't
take a
shoulder
few-
check it to knock him out the tree then.
So we should just pass him.
Pretend we
walk
haven't
away
seen
from
him
the
and keep
tree.
going.
I was going to
Yeah,
say, do we look about for more? Because where there's
Yeah.
one, there's going to be more.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking
I
that as
agree.
well.
You guys have only
Could be
spotted
a
one.
scout.
You could only
There
see
could be
one
a
with your
scout.
checks.
What?
Does anybody have AOD attack
Thea.
of some sort?
Make a history check, please, again.
Yay. I'm in special. I keep forgetting what my bonus is. 18.
Okay, you know these guys are definitely do not sit in ambush by themselves.
Okay, so let's go to river where there's less trees, so people can't spy on us.
So we're doubling back.
Probably
Yeah, don't-
wise.
Yeah,
People
just
not
double
very
back
nice.
and
So, just to be clear, you guys have been walking through the forest for about 2 hours there since you found the warning site. So you've been walking for a while. That's what I meant by that. So if you go back, it'll be a 2 hour trek backwards.
I don't think we should head back, but we should.
Oh, I thought we were right now by the
Just to be
river.
clear, this Seth Anderson and Echo will realise that this guy is well within range to throw his spear at you guys at any time. But he's
Can
watching.
I go? I'm not sure if this would be deception or stealth, but could I casually slip behind a tree and then start to climb it to get a better viewpoint?
That's a double D20 there.
Between
There's
you
no
and
more
me,
advantages. That's we just rolling for checks.
I don't know if I'd try it.
I'm gonna try it, babe.
don't know.
Are you guys looking back at the sky again?
I want to kind of watch around.
I'm
I'm
keeping an
kinda-
eye on him, but trying not to be obvious about it.
Corner of
He's
my
looking.
eyes.
He's beaming his eyes because you can clearly see he's starting to realise that you guys might be onto them. Because you guys have suddenly stopped, I would assume.
Guys, we've got to do something and fast.
See, I did ask if I can climb a tree without being seen by him. Like,
If you want to, yeah.
would it be deception or stealth or what?
It was stealth, definitely stealth.
Okay.
I think we shouldn't be so deceptive. I think we should just let them know that we see them, but that we don't want any trouble, and we're just going past.
Well, I'm just going for a vantage point so I can see what's going on.
He has a spear aimed at us.
What's your?
Yeah, the bus,
He
the bus
doesn't have
driver
a
wave.
steer. He's holding it because he doesn't want to
Okay.
move. Because if he moves the spear too much, he'll give himself away. That's what he believes. But he's got a feeling he has been spotted because you guys have stopped. What's your stealth?
Yeah, 16.
16. Okay.
I heard you say you got 220s or so. I'm like, eh.
Oh no, that was for something else. That was for residing decisions.
Oh, is that damage?
Okay.
I think
You move. The one that was tracking the guys doesn't see you. Doesn't seem to notice you moving up a tree. Mantra. As you climb the tree, you suddenly
See
met with a spear to your face.
Ow.
No, it's not contact. It's held right here, which you
Okay.
became aware of. There's another one. This is not with the one you saw earlier. This is another one. He is aiming his spear right at you. You didn't see him until you smelt the metal from the tip of his spear.
Okay.
Oop-a-doop-a-doo.
I think
We're not in combat right yet.
Going to ask everybody to roll initiative. This doesn't mean combat. It does not mean combat.
Because I'm going to try and
we
talk my
really
way
should be
out.
trying to just use our
I think
personality.
we should be trying to talk our way out of this. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk my way
I
out.
tried to, but then
That's
Mantra
17.
once again started a fight.
I will
I
say
didn't
this.
start a fight.
Got a
This
15.
is not a fight. It's not a fight. 15 for Savannah. Van Zandt.
19.
19.
Stop letting
Fia.
Mantra leave. 14.
Alvivor.
22.
Niall.
17.
Tetsu.
10.
Not last.
Mantra.
19.
Echo.
12.
Okay. Let's give a few seconds to roll these guys' initiatives.
For once, I would like to try and actually talk us out of a fight.
Well, that's what we're gonna try.
That's what we're trying.
Try it.
Look up to them.
Initiative does not always mean you're going to be a fight. It means there's a possibility of fight and you guys are going to take
It is as if
turns.
Mantra's at 19.
So you guys will be taking turns dealing with the situation. Remember, you get 6 seconds, so basically 1 sentence, give or take. The better short that is. Okay.
I can be
first on
nice.
initiative, so she's
I'll
gonna
move
start
forward.
fight.
You have the ability to act first. What do you do?
Well, this is a bad idea, but I just shout out up to the first guy with the spear that we saw, just like, "Hey, don't mind us. We're just passing through.
Okay.
We'd
Mantra.
appreciate if you took your spear out of our friend's face, though."
Mantra.
You
You
see
Well-
that?
While we're
no,
doing-
Alfilvo, you don't see this.
Dang it.
Because I don't think
So-
Mantra has relayed this yet. At this point, because one second. Because we're in initiative order, it'll be up to Mantra to relay this now to them, since she's now next in the initiative order. However, just to admit what you've just done now, you've just basically greeted the person above, not realizing you've been that you guys have been made in a way. Yeah, Mantra.
I got a question.
So oh, you going first then? What?
We'll leave
Oh,
it for
sorry,
now.
I got a question.
Okay.
With guidance thing, is that possible to use during initiatives, or is that not because it's action?
It's now in action.
Okay.
So to the spear right in front of my face, I'm just like, "Oh, hi friends. Fancy seeing you here. Can I ask why you are surrounding us?"
Shows a spear. Flicks it, basically gesturing to get down.
I slowly start to climb back down.
Okay. Van Zandt,
I was tempted to grab it, but
what do you want to do just now?
What language do they speak?
You don't know.
Well,
I'll show them my weapon, but only on the first person in the tree, not in an attacking way.
Okay, so just in a manner. Can you give me a persuasion check?
— 23.
Okay. Perfect.
that's a nice speech.
Okay. A third one literally just drops down onto the ground.
Yeah.
You've entered our territory. Why are you here? Anyone can
Well,
answer this. Wake up.
We're on our way to a hideout. If we are trespassing, I'm sorry, and we'll leave immediately.
Your hideout?
what was that? Sorry, you were breaking up.
Your hideout?
No.
No, bandits hideout.
Bandits.
That's
Oh, you mean the cultists? You hunt them?
yes, those. Yes. They're threatening our people and their kids. probably murdering town folks, and we were hired to get the town folks back and clean out their lair.
A total of 4 more drop down from the branches. There's now 5 in total in front of you.
Yeah, we don't know what side we're on.
We know the direction if they come. You've came to deal with them.
Yes,
Yes,
of course
we
we've
did.
come to deal with them.
Mantra, make a persuasion check.
Why did they use to be?
Me?
Mantra.
Persuasion? Okay, 21.
Good. But you best not travel at night. Come with us. Lead you on. Do you follow?
Yeah,
Did he
sure.
mean us any harm?
Can we see
don't
if he's
know.
wanting to cause us any harm or anything like that?
Make an insight check.
16.
Anybody can make this check if you're concerned about him
Okay.
being.
Yeah, I don't know, Jack.
They seem
I don't
friendly.
trust
can follow
anyone,
them.
so I mean,
22.
why are they going to be worse? than my
With the
teammates?
22, there's absolutely no indication of hostility. Well, not hostility. I mean, like any deception regarding that he is looking to want to help you. Looks like they've also got their problems regarding this hideout that belongs to some bandits and cultists.
So
I think we just have to follow them.
or hinder us, basically.
Yeah, I got a high roll too, so.
Yeah, so yeah, there's no indication that you're walking into a trap. They're
Okay.
the initiative over. That's your shortest encounter.
I was worried when Mantra got high initiative at the start of that. I thought she was going to immediately attack.
Here, I start fights if it doesn't get me hurt.
We managed to not kill anyone, guys.
Yeah, this first one was about to start with a spear to my face.
I was gonna say we should just greet the guy and tell him that we're here friendly. And
Well, we also didn't know if they were on the side of the bandits or not, so we had to tread carefully.
Fine.
oh,
So
they're
I'm
not like
assuming you
bandits.
guys are following.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
I
So
would-
free,
Oh, yeah.
free lead from the front. 2 of them wait to usher you along, and they're looking around for the forest. They're eyeing around for anybody walking around. So they're clearly not focusing on you. You guys walk on. About just exchange. The leader, the person who spoke to you first, you discovered that his name is Akul, and he is one of the hunters of the part of the village that you guys have just walked up on. It's mostly thatched huts. It's in a very deep overgrowth of the forest, almost jungle-like, which is quite strange. He gestures to a few thatch houses on the side. We will lead the way. You sleep there tonight. Too dark. You're welcome to
Okay.
stay. We will look after you. If you go to deal with those people, we'll be grateful. We've lost too many people to them. Half of our village has been destroyed because of them.
Okay, we thank you for your help.
Can I play them the song?
We
If
don't
we're
want
saying
to make
it's-
them angry.
I was gonna say,
Speak
if I'm
to-
saying it's dangerous, being noisy might be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, cultists, we probably don't want to make too much noise.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
in the morning.
It might be worth speaking to the leader, seeing if he can lend
I
us a
was-
hunting party,
I was going
so
to
that we
say.
can work together to clear out a mutual problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Is it
gonna
worth
say, you
talking?
want to help?
You
Is it
sleep.
worth even?
You sleep.
So he's no one to speak to us at all.
No,
Okay.
he's walking into his time.
Right.
Giving you impression,
Fine.
looks like he was actually heading home until they spotted you guys trailing them. Then they head up in the tree line, ready to pounce on you, thinking you were bandits. But you guys really did not seem to have fitted the description of what they would expect from what they've been facing. That you can gather from normal common sense. So you guys have a little bit of downtime where you can actually do your long rest if you like. Which means guys can reset your character sheets back up to normal, replenish all your spell slots, all your healing, you get all your hit dice back, so basically back to full strength. So if you want to just do that.
I'll do guard duty because I'm already at full strength.
Yeah, I
Do
can
not-
help with the watch as well.
So,
I'm at full strength too.
okay. Do you guys
I'm
want to
gonna
do
rest.
anything during this long rest? You have some downtime. you guys won't probably sit the full 8-10 hours. It's up to you what you guys want to do.
Is it
Or maybe
possible?
talk to the people to get more information about the hideout.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
I'll
think
join you.
I'm not sure.
Can I ask Van Zandt for that big pot that he's been carrying for me? And then I will make everybody a nice berry soup.
No,
for
you're
the
going to
evening.
burn down the forest.
I'm not
you
that
do see,
bad at court.
Fia, make a perception check.
Okay.
I'm standing next
Natural
to
one.
Thea, making sure he doesn't burn everything
So what was
down.
that?
That'll be a 6, 'cause I got a natural one.
That's fine. You do spot an area that you seem to be cooking. You're happy to believe that you'll be able to cook there.
I'll cook with them.
There's
And
a few
everybody
people,
can have
few
a nice
women.
magical berry soup.
Okay. We'll go in order. Aside from Fia, since she jumped. Vincent, what do you want to do just now?
I want to talk to the hunters. Maybe they have some extra information about the hideout, numbers that we are facing, any information that could help us clear them out.
Do you want to speak to Aku?
Yes.
Okay. When you last saw him, he went into a hut, basically the other side of this village. Does anybody want to go with him?
Yeah,
I'll go.
I'll go.
Nope.
Aye.
Not everybody at once. Sorry, who's going to go? Raise hands. Okay. Yep. 5 goes in. Alvivor and Eku, what do you want to do?
I want to go around asking if anybody's seen any pages.
Any
Of my book.
any transcripts and manuscripts?
Yep.
What's it called? Alvivor? Are you still drying your clothes?
I'm going to stay behind and actually quiz Echo about these pages that he wants me to try and help him find, because for all I know, they could be fucking extracts from Gordon Ramsay's cookbook.
Does he have any recipes for good berries?
It's not a recipe book, it's a spell book.
So what we'll do is we'll do with the group going in to deal with that to speak to Aku. As you all approach the hut, two men inside the hut and one more to the side. The one starts rushing towards you, the other two stand in your way and says, "You may not enter." But
Can
you
we-
can.
I
Points to Van, says, "You can enter. But only you."
Thank you.
I was the one that convinced them we were thing.
Do you say
You
that?
guys
Tim?
can. Yes,
What do you say?
You
Sorry?
can.
I was oh sorry, Vance, I don't
It's Van, yeah.
I will go in, and maybe you guys can stay out just to be sure. When I scream like a lady, come in and save me.
You actually see one of the guards chuckle. Okay. What do you,
And
what do you
I will follow you inside.
Okay, one of the guards brings you in. The other stands there watching you all and doesn't seem to be interested in letting you guys past. And you enter in. He's still in most of his gear, but he's sitting down. Oh. Paladin. I see your
Yes.
symbol, the dragon god.
Yes, indeed.
So
I
you,
first want to thank you for your hospitality.
indeed, unfortunately, we don't have much, but your group clearly wasn't part of those people. We did spot that, but we were wondering why you were following us. Did you not see our warnings?
Yes, we stumbled upon them. One of our crew members went down the river and climbed up. We went there to save them. It was not our intention to disrupt your hunting or trespass your territory. We're sorry for that.
No, this is fine.
Meant you no harm. Could you give us some more information about the hideout, possibly numbers or traps or anything to look out for?
Yes, there is trappers nearby, between here and the hideout. Some bandits and ogres. There's an
Bandits and
ogre.
ogres.
Yes, indeed. There's a few giants in the area as well, hill giants. So I would definitely be careful not to venture too far north, off track. One We know that the hideout is at the base of the mountain, but there's several caves there, so you will have to search them. I believe that because you've worshipped the god of justice, that you will definitely bring justice to our city, our village, and you'll dispatch these vile people.
That will certainly be done. Your town will be revenged for.
I'm glad to hear it. Does your people require supplies, weapons, armor?
Well, I think that's a good possibility. Maybe we can ask them and see if what they need. All help is welcome at this point, so we would be grateful for that.
Ask them to speak to our core master, Makul.
Makul,
yeah. He oversees our tanning. He creates our leather and hide armor. I saw a few people who could use armor, especially the very small one. The one with the staff. I don't think we have thick armor enough, big armor enough for the half giant. It's very strange to see one of him here before, or is he just a small hill giant?
Both.
Okay. Is that cat your pet? It has a fine.
Yes, but she doesn't know it.
Sorry?
Yeah, the cat is my pet, but she doesn't know it yet. So.
I see. Okay.
I'm still taming her.
Okay. Do you wish to leave the child with us?
No, I'll take the child with me.
You take the child to the combat?
He has some certain advantages.
Okay, I would not. Again, as a god that I don't worship, but I understand a man of an order of a deity of that kind will not bring a child to danger of any unnecessary kind. But yes.
No. Oh. He can take care of himself more than grown-up people, more than some of the grown-up people.
Impressive. Well, I have came home to retire for the night. I expected you would have came in to see me, but please find some rest because it is getting quite late. We will show you the direction, but we won't leave our territory because we're still having local problems ourselves. He stands up.
No problem.
Guides you out. The guard that's sitting there with you, lifts the tarp of the hut to allow you to exit.
Maybe if we clear out the hideout, we can come help you with your local problem, if you would like.
We'll see. Right now, the big problem we have is dealing with these cultists of Baal.
It will be taken care of.
I think we'll be able to manage these. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Alviv or Echo, what do you guys talk about regarding the book? Please interact.
Well, I'm just looking around and see if I'm asking people if they've seen or heard of any pages that they've seen.
Make an investigation check.
23.
Okay. All but one. People give you very obviously not correct looking some pages for some spells. One does tell you about a spell, the page you saw in one of the taverns, but nothing like what you're describing you're looking for. But one does actually say, yes, I know what you talk of. This person is clearly a druid, from what you understand. Little man, you seek magic of a particular kind.
It is a time magic.
We held one of those, so we used that to help shield our village. But it was taken. We don't have it anymore. It was taken.
Who took it?
One of the cultists of Baal.
Okay.
If I've been hearing this correctly, you here to dispatch that foul place to the north.
We are indeed.
Well, if that page that you may be looking for could be in that location.
Thank you very much for your help.
No, my pleasure.
Forgive me for asking, but surely these spell books, they've got to have other copies somewhere. Why do you need these particular pages, Ekril?
This is not going to be a copy of these. These are spells made throughout the time. We have no copies. It is my spell book and spells that I have created myself.
The original.
They are indeed.
If you created these spells, can you not just rewrite it on another page?
Unfortunately, I can't remember them.
You're silly.
And just one more question. I'm assuming that this book is still pretty hefty, well bound. How the heck do you lose pages, and what makes you think they're going to find them scattered around the place? Surely they'd be within a central vicinity.
Cat food.
Well, since I will help and tell you something slightly, I was sent back through time to stop something, and as I was sent back, they were ripped out of my book and scattered.
So, what time are you from then?
I can't remember. My mind was shattered as it went through the time and space vortex.
Okay, easy point then. Was the kid younger or older?
Dead.
Wait,
Everybody here was dead.
I did not need to know that you outlived me.
Long in the future. You're fine.
Din-dins. suit's ready.
Mantra. Ever since you guys been disallowed entry into the hut, what have you done since?
So, I went to find one of the people keeping watch and try talk to them.
You come across one that's been sitting near the entrance, or the entrance that you came through. He's washing ahead. He gives you a very, very snap glance through his eyes to clock you approaching him from the side.
Okay, so I go, so, I've not actually seen one of these bandits that we're meant to be seeing. Can you describe what they look like?
Murderers.
Yeah, but what are they wearing? What races are they? Are they all human?
They wear leather armor. They use scimitars and crossbows. He points to a wound on his shoulder where a crossbow had hit him previously.
Okay, do they have anything distinctive that will make them look different from any other sort of human?
He puts his hands up and pushes away. Cat speaks too much.
Uh-oh.
He
I walked back
continues
and I
walking
said-
away.
Because my plan is to see if it's worth using my disguise kit to disguise everyone as bandits.
Can I try and get everyone's attention? Because I finished with my
Just stick a thing, go bing, 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 bing. If you wanted, you do whatever you want. You got thaumaturgy. Remember, you have. How do you get everybody's attention?
Please don't.
How do you doom this village to a massacre?
Not a sharp note in the flute. Not a sharp note in the flute.
I just use thaumaturgy to yell din-dins. Ready. Din-dins
time.
ready.
Can you make a straight charisma check?
Oh boy.
A what?
Charisma check. So
Charisma.
roll d20 plus your charisma modifier.
One.
14, I think. 11 plus, and I've got +3 charisma, I think. I'm rolling. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody hears it, but some of the village also come up with little small bowls seeking some food from you.
Oh yeah, I'll give it to everyone.
How many berries did you conjure?
I had 9 berries left.
Well, how many spell slots did you have actually? Oh no, you only can use it once, can't you?
Once, yeah. I gave one to the crow. I left that behind, and I've
Tell you
got
what.
9 more to put into the soup. And I've
I
put
tell
some of my rations in as well.
I tell you what, make a D20 roll plus your survival.
Okay.
Tell me the total. Oh, survival check.
19.
19, okay. You're able to make 19 portions of food with this stuff. The berry strength is not that good, but it gave you a good impression. Everybody has rations they can use to help fill themselves up. But if does everybody take a bowl?
I don't.
Yeah, I'll have a bowl.
I don't want berries.
It tastes okay. It tastes alright. It's not. It's got a little bit of flavour.
Well, I put some of my spare stuff I bought, like cheese and stuff in it too.
Cheese with berry soup.
I would take.
Sorry,
Would
you're
take
gonna have to give me
cheesy.
the ingredient list here. Cheese, berries. What else did you put in this?
Some milk, some bread. I think there was some seeds I found.
Found?
There was.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a nice little pile on the ground. I picked some up.
I just slowly passed the bowl over to.
Do you put some of the black pudding in as well?
I'm doing the exact same thing.
Oh no, I haven't touched that stuff. That's scary.
I've got my bowl kind of gone.
Sylvanus has got that in a lockbox that says "Do not touch,
Right.
not cooking ingredients."
Is it just like that bit in Lord of the Rings when Aragorn's got the soup? He goes to tap it. It's the time she
I
looks.
I would take
It's
my bowl
supposed
and
to
give
be
it to one of the
clumpy.
children.
Awesome.
Clumpy.
Okay.
It being thick and clumpy means it's good.
Listen, like I admire your enthusiasm, but how about we try not putting everything into the pot? Like we can try like a straightforward recipe. Like beans on toast. Or cheese
Do I
on
have to
toast.
use? Do I have to use purified food?
All these foods are good, so I put them all together so it makes best food.
That is not how it works, child.
I call it best soup. It's full of everything in my bag. Oh, I think I put the sand in there.
Serve this at the temple at any point.
Oh yeah, they stopped me cooking.
That makes sense. Like, I'd understand that one.
I think I
Thank God we
accidentally
didn't
put
capture
sand
the
in.
crow.
I can't find the sand in my bag anymore.
Yeah, you're gonna need cooking lessons if you want to take over.
I vote we get a new cook.
I would agree.
Oh, I did my best.
We
There's
thank
a
you.
book on recipes if you want to borrow it.
Is it magic?
It's a Gordon Ramsay one.
I've got it in Kindle. I'll let you borrow it.
Make sure none of the pages are stuck together so we don't end up one trifle.
So, do you guys share any stories, talk to each other while you're sitting having soup and preparing to go to sleep? Anything you guys want to mingle and gather and talk about?
I just sort of find a corner and I sit there sort of staring at the band of Silvio that I've got in my bag or around my neck.
Okay.
Well, if we want any more rations or gear, we have to talk to the quartermaster. So before we leave off, we talk to the quartermaster because he has some arms and leather armor.
Oh, I don't have any armor, so I should probably
Yeah.
do that.
You can have mine.
Can I ask quickly? The black
Yeah.
pudding vials I got. How many did I get?
12.
9.
I think it was 14.
14.
14, yeah, it was 3D, it was 4D4, and you got 4, so yeah, 14 in total.
I'll take this opportunity to half them out. And I'll give half to Alvevo and half to Tetsu.
Ah,
We
thanks.
can have 7 each.
Okay, so
So, me being the deceptive bitch in the group, I don't get any to poison people with?
No.
We don't trust you.
I'll
I think
I'll- what
I
I'll
got
do-
some of that stuff too.
To be fair, you could just use Thea's cooking.
True.
My cooking's good.
Oh, nice one.
But I mean, if Fia's cooking tasted good, it might have a chance of poisoning people, but...
It was good.
I
on
can make it
the
taste good.
It was good while it was just hot.
Usually
It
I
has
use
a kinda-
precipitation.
It has
And
a
make it
kind of
taste nice.
sandy aftertaste.
Very gritty.
Reminds me of the mountains.
Have you ever cooked
Also-
after having too much ale? It was like that.
I'm just rummaging through my bag and I get like a little bottle of glass and it's empty. Oops.
So
I-
my character
I think I put my
stashes-
ink in it.
I don't know if other people watch. I stashed my sort of band back under sort of the top that I was wearing. I slightly wipe my eye and then go up to talk to the armourer to ask if I can get any leather armour.
Can I help you?
I was told that we should go to yours if we need any provision to help and defeat the bandits to the north.
Okay.
Is there, do you
kicks you
have any
over.
armour that might fit?
Reach behind him, just literally doesn't even look where he's grabbing. He just grabs, throws, gives you some hide armor.
Hide armour, okay.
He
And
also-
thank you.
We have. He gestures to some items he has available that we have spare. These are recovered from. Let's see, where is it? We are over here. They seem to have a few items available. He shows you a sorted where the should be spears and some daggers.
Oh, you lost your daggers.
Only one, I think. Yeah.
No, you got
Just
it back. It was just damaged. Oh no, you did lose one. Did no? Yeah.
No, it was damaged and I just left it. I didn't want it.
Alright.
So I left it there.
Well, they have up to 5 spare daggers and 3 spears.
I'll take a couple of daggers. I'll leave the spears. I don't know if a paladin would be interested in the spears or something, but no for me.
I think he did damage his spear.
Yeah, I got 1 damage.
Oh,
fail.
I can't wear
javelin
the
for you.
hide armor.
Okay.
I'm not proficient in hide armor. So
I thought hide
don't
armor
want
is
it.
light.
I try equip it. I get disadvantage on everything. So um, no.
Well, we never said the quartermaster was paying attention. You just picked something up and shoved it on him.
I think it's because it's just rubbish armor. It's crude armor made from thick furs and pelts, worn by barbarians and evil humanoids.
No.
Do it.
Also weighs a ton.
It's hides medium armor, isn't it?
I thought it was, yeah, it's medium armor, shit.
Yeah, it's medium armor.
Medium
Yeah,
armor. That's why.
that's
I
why.
think padded and leather are light, and there's another type as well. I forgot.
Let me have a look.
I'll pass back for hide armor and say thanks, but it's a wee bit restrictive for me.
What do you
Too
need then?
heavy for the small key.
Have you got something in a little lighter? I mean, I can't. I'm sorry, I'm not one of yours. I can't really do an acrobatics jump off a tree while wearing thick hides.
Looks behind
You
him.
can jump off a tree.
Opens a box. You see a couple of leather armors, one of her armor as well. Picks up this leather armor. Basically got studs all over it.
That could do. So what's that called? Is it studded leather?
Studded leather, yeah.
Okay.
It's actually stronger than what you had before.
Yes, it is. Thank you. This will do perfectly.
He still holds on to it while you try to grab it.
Okay.
Pay the guy.
Fetch my daughter. And you keep this.
Fetch your daughter. Okay.
no,
Do you have a name?
Avenge.
Avenge. Oh, okay. Yes, I'll make sure we do.
This one seems quite snug. It seems to be built for a young adolescent woman. And as you can see, the man, he's quite older, but young enough to still be quite proficient. You can get the idea that his daughter, this might have been his daughter's.
Okay.
Anybody else want to pick up any gear?
Does he
Yes, I
have
want
any
to-
water skins? Or arrows?
No arrows. They have slings.
Oh.
They have. I'll roll this one. They have 10 water skins available.
I think we should buy a few in case we travel a lot.
Buy.
Yeah, buy with monies.
What do you need?
What, 2 each?
There's 10 in total available.
I'll just have one extra because they're heavy.
Throws one to you.
I'll have 1.
Throws one.
I comment to
I'll
Alpha.
just
Do you all
That's
need one?
say-
Do you all need one?
Yes,
Speak up.
Yeah.
Take one. Take one. Just leaves a few more to cover for the rest of you all.
I try
If you
to
kill
go
those
into-
fuckers, if you kill them, you're my friend.
we will
I
burn
just
them
reach
to a
into my
crisp.
pouch and try to pay him regardless because I don't understand.
What am I supposed to do with this? You...
You-
Throws it back at you.
Ow!
Hit me in the eye!
Your weapon is blunt and ineffective. Yes,
Yeah,
I know what it's
don't
coin.
disrespect them. Keep your money and we will avenge them. That's more than enough.
Oh, can I have that long thingy?
Spear.
The thingy
Here,
that you
the pointy
put
end.
things in.
Long.
I
long
point at the
thing.
sling.
The sling.
Ah.
Yeah. Hands it to you. This is
Yeah.
a child's toy, but also to kill. You can hunt with it.
I like
Just hands-
toys. I just try putting a coin in it and try to swing with it.
Does
'Cause it's
anybody
just-
want to make
No,
a
no, no.
dexterity check to try and prevent that from happening?
Yes. Everybody.
Yes, me as well. I got 16.
But it's
So-
a
I got
toy.
18.
To-
If you
16!
okay, if you make a dexterity saving throw,
I'm gonna make a dexterity throw.
saving throw.
Oh, I got a 16. What? So that should be 18
8.
plus 2.
Oh, good.
I got 20.
Everybody but Tetsu all fumbles into each other, but Tetsu manages to take the coin out of the sling just in time.
I thought Van Zandt got 20 as well.
And Van Zandt
18.
grabs her.
Aww.
That's fine. There we go.
Is there any more
I
of
wanted
those
to play with my new. I wanted to play with my new toy.
The man disappears into a tent just beside you guys. Where next to where his items are. He disappears into the night. And you guys want to head to bed? Or anything else you want to do?
Before that guy disappears, is there any more slings?
Yeah, there's things. He said take what you need.
Okay, I take one.
Okay.
There's
So
still a
maybe
few
we can
daggers if Alpha only wants them.
Maybe we can use the slings and the vials of blood pudding.
That's what I was thinking too.
And are the
Show
slings
your aim.
are the rubber bands, can they stretch back a lot or not?
They're just normal slings, so yes, they'll be like phew, normal ones. The vials might be a bit big, so they might
So
pose a
might be like-
disadvantage when using them.
So I can't put a
Might-
spear in them and shoot them.
Not by spear, no.
Oh, I just remembered. Those vials, like the black pudding, doesn't affect magical weapons, so if anybody's got magical weapons, they could coat it
Yep.
and use it as that as well.
Hello.
That's what.
I have a magical weapon, but you didn't trust me with any.
I forgot! Fuck off!
What I'll do then, Cinder, is mantra. There we go. Sorry. I'll give you 3 out of my 7, so that way I'm still got 4 and you've got 3.
Okay, and what are they called? Just so I can add it to my.
Vials of black goo.
Okay, thank you, because I don't even know either. Because I've just wrote it down on a notepad.
That's fine. If anybody's going to use them, I'll give you the details for them. Yep.
Najal also has a magic weapon,
Mm-hmm.
so maybe give him also 1 or 2, just for that extra oomph.
Bless you.
That's it.
I heard that.
Or that.
Heard that in 3D.
Okay, I
Sorry.
can't find it from my character sheet, so I'll just leave as is.
Oh no, yeah,
So-
it's a custom item. It's a custom item.
Aye.
I
No,
thought
he
it
knows
would
he's
be a
magical
custom.
axe, hasn't he?
Oh,
I do.
globs of black goo. These are now
Bless you.
vial.
That's it.
So I'll just add a custom item. Oh, it just disappeared. Yep.
I'm just gonna fire this into gunflap 1 second.
So you said 5 of them, yeah?
He gave you 3 or 4. I'm not sure. 3.
3.
That's the item
Cool.
there in gunflap. In case you guys want to know exactly what it does.
Okay, thank you.
Fucking
Okay. Anything
scared.
else you guys want to do before you get some sleep? You've all got a
Yeah.
safe impression that it's going to be you guys are going to be pretty well guarded tonight. Give about 20 to 30 people in this village that you've seen.
I am going to be nice, and I am going to make sure to put out the fire of my cooking stove. Because I don't want to cause any problems with making the
The-
fire.
There's people that are still working on the campfire
Oh.
making still food.
I get them and I leave them. I don't want to interrupt.
Okay. So it's still getting late. It's almost pitch black. You can see the stars above you. You can't see the trees beyond the village. We all go for long. Are we all going to sleep?
I went a bit.
I'll sleep.
Yeah, I'll rest for the night.
Okay. Everybody huddles into 3 to 4 little thatches. Some of you've paired up. Everybody sleep. Fia,
Oh boy.
you're in your trance where you're in your rested meditative state. You hear a voice.
Okay.
The voice says, "Purge the evil that lies within where you seek." It's a voice that you're quite familiar with. You're pretty sure this is that unicorn that you've always heard. The unicorn that you've never had a name for, but it's the avatar that LaRue speaks through to you and says, gives you the impression there's some great sort of evil there.
What was
Find
it
it
again?
and destroy it. Purge the
Shadows.
evil that hides within where you seek.
Okay.
Okay.
I will write it back down while I'm trancing.
So you wake up briefly. So well, no, you'll come to it as part of your meditation ends. A couple hours into sleep, everybody's asleep. 2 people are probably snoring. Therefore, you suddenly wake up. Around you is complete pitch black. There's nothing around you. You see nothing. You can see your hands as if they're nice and clear. And the rest of yourself, you can see yourself, but everything around you is complete pitch black.
Well, I know this ain't right.
What do you do?
I try and feel for like a box of matches in my bag.
Your bag's not there. It's just you with your normal attire on, with your weapons. There's no luggage with you. You see there's no thatched tent or anything. You don't see being the same place that you went to sleep in.
You shouldn't drink so much.
Okay. grab my 2 tigers, go. This is either a very vivid dream or shit's about to go down.
Okay, now what?
And just take a couple of tentative steps forward because I don't quite trust myself.
You hear breathing. Deep, heavy breathing. And the breathing starts to form into words. Phoebe. Feed me. Feed me the souls of those you cut down. And I will make you stronger.
I'll just look around to see if I can source the sound where this is coming from.
Make a perception check.
$21.
Okay. You see nothing but over your shoulder, just as like you see 2 red eyes that seem very close, like almost point blank. You see them there, and you suddenly realize this is where the voice is coming from. I give you power. Use me to cut down your foes and feed me.
I have never taken power from anyone else before. What makes you think I need yours?
If you want my help, then I'll find another who will cut you down and take your souls, your power, your essence. Drive me into the hearts of your enemies and allow me to feast.
Why should I feed you? What do you gain from it?
I am replenished. And when I'm replenished, I do powerful things. I reward you with vitality and inflicting imaginable pain to your enemies.
Only the ones I see fit, right?
Whoever you cut with my blade. You wake up this morning. However, you're now fully attuned to the dagger that you've recently looted, that you found, that was given to you by Echo, who bought that from the store. You have... everybody's awake. Rise Shed, everybody gaps up their stuff, I will assume. You've got a nice, good start. Everybody had a good night's sleep. Does anybody want to do anything? Any inspirations? Or give you a reminder?
Before we do anything.
Yep.
Got to remember to do my mage armor before I forget, like always.
That's a good shout.
Yep. We're going to cast for both our warlocks, all of a sudden they have a bit of extra armor class. Anybody else want to do anything?
I will ask a random. Well, ideally, I'd try speak to Ackle. Now it's the morning, and ask him if there's anything that stands out with all the bandits.
Van's. You're the paladin's pet.
I'm not a pet.
Oh, he said you are.
Kitty.
I turn around. Can I see the paladin? Can
Where
I
are you,
see
Van Zandt? Are you out of your fetch?
I just give him an evil stare, and then I look back at Ackle and say, I am not his pet. But yes, seriously, is there anything that is identifying for the bandits?
They seem to be working with cultists who worship the god Baal, the god of murder.
Do they all have a specific symbol to identify each other with, or do they just know each other?
They seem to be working in groups. There's no discernible figure, but if you see them, I think they will stand out at glance. There's no other hunting parties. There's no village for really 50 miles from here, other than our own.
Okay, well, I was just I can make disguises, you see, and I was going to see if it would be worth trying to disguise some of our people so we can slip safely inside and dispatch of them efficiently.
I'll leave you to work your own talents. I'd rather just throw a spear at them and then drag that person with the spear and use his body as a weight as I clobber him into the next.
Whack! Damn!
That's a little gruesome. See, I tend to take from the shadows.
Then why did we... See, they've caught you when you were the one who was about to have a spear shoved down your face.
That was part of my plan, you see. I had to
Make a deception
let you
check.
know that we could see you.
Are you trying to get us into a fight again?
Is it a 1?
Oh, maybe. It's not 8. Because I rolled a 1.
It was just dead. I was just trimming my claws on the tree.
He just... he just pats you in the head and just walks past you.
Bastard.
We need to ban Mantra from talking.
Yeah.
None of you give impression. Basically, he wasn't impressed. He thinks Mantra is a bit below him when it comes to stealth.
That's harsh.
It's true.
I mean, I've rolled a
People work
27
with
before.
These
We
guys
make
these
them
guys have
daylight.
been growing up in stealth. These guys have
So have I.
these guys have plus 12 to their stealth checks.
Fuck's sake.
You think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark.
Oh,
We should
I was
make the most
born
of
in-
daylight if we're going to be dealing with the cultists. If night's dangerous, we don't want to be out in it.
Yeah. Before we leave, I want to use my inspiring lead.
Everybody in the village just all listen to this. Who do you buff?
Tia, Van Zandt, Ekul, Alvivur, Salestanos, and Mantra.
Okay, everybody, you guys all have an additional 5 temporary hit points. I've got a rule to actually go over that. Temporary hit points does not stack. So if you get, for example, if someone gives you 3 temporary hit points, you now have 3 instead of 5.
Right.
Just to be clear. So they don't stack. Okay. Akul ushers you all over. We'll take you just to the edge of our territory, where we last seen some bandits running around. Unfortunately, there are trappers in the area. Van Zandt, your name is, I heard the others call you. He hands you something. 2 items.
I
Sack of
take
bunny.
them.
This contains 52 gold, 13 silver, and 57 copper. Give this to your friends.
Okay. Yes.
He hands also a ring.
A ring.
A ring. It's a
Ring.
simple gold band ring with a small sapphire in the middle on the gem crest. If you want to have a look at it as you travel, you can do. But it does actually say to
Yeah.
you, protect. Just protect you. Or whoever wears it.
I thank you.
He's giving you a ring of protection. It's a magical item that gives you +1 to armor class if you are attuned to it. You have to spend a short rest attuned to that weapon by wearing attuned to that ring by wearing it. You can give it to anybody you want.
Okay. I will keep it for myself now, and then I'll keep them
Disappointed with the other cameras.
for me. I thank you.
He also hands you some. Yep.
Oh, I'm just gonna look confused as he gives him the money because I thought they didn't use money.
Yep, that's the money they don't need, but they've been given, or rather found.
Oh,
You could ask that, but let's ask if you're curious. To say why you're curious, just tell us why you're curious. Decide to character out. So they escort you along. They bring you to the border. Puts his hand on Fan's shoulder. There. Just to
Thank you.
the other side of that forest, the base of the mountain. Hunters. They're like us. They use terrible traps. Be careful.
that's cruel.
What are the signs that the area is trapped?
We didn't know. Last time we were there, two of our scouts were injured with bear trap and pitfalls. We've seen other traps of different kinds, but those seem to be the most common. They're used usually to trap animals.
Okay.
Let's go rescue the poor animals.
Let's
Some of these
murder
animals might not be safe to save. But we're now
We will
on...
stay.
Mhm.
We will stay on the hard road, on the path. We don't wander off the path.
No path to the
Yeah,
area.
good.
There's no path to the area. The forest is still
Yeah,
going.
yes. We walk to there, and I will give my ring to Thea.
I don't want to get hit.
You get ring of
Probably
protection.
the ring.
Ring of Protection gives you +1 to armor class. If you wear it for a little while, you'll become attuned to it. So by the time we even get to probably even our next event, you'll be attuned to it. So you can put a Ring of Protection into your character sheet, equip it, and make sure it's attuned. It will increase your armor class by +1.
You sure you want me to have it? Because I'm gonna try and stay in the back. Like, it'll help if I do get hit, but I hope I won't.
It might be better served on one of our lighter armoured friends who are in the front line, or the rogues of the monk.
Yeah, the one that's got a big smile on his face. I think he's wanting it.
I want to die this game.
Or maybe give it to Tetsu. What do you guys think?
I'll
I
just
mean, I
point.
have a habit of getting one shot, but
I would genuinely recommend giving it to Tetsu because I worry if he gets down one more time, he might just fucking kill us all in real life.
Okay.
So who's the lucky winner?
Tetsu.
Flip a coin.
Roll 1d8 and pick one for the result. Or 1d8 and re-roll on a 1. If you're not sure who you want to give, or you can just choose to give it to somebody.
Tetsu will give it then.
Yay!
Okay,
I'm happy with
Tetsu,
that.
go ahead and just attune it anyway, because as you're walking along, you'll be trying to activate it and give it the power, and eventually you do become a bit more, we'll say, a bit more faster at dodging, we'll say.
I'm going to
Basically,
immediately
plus
regret giving it away.
Okay,
You stay at the back now.
so we push on. It's been a while since you last saw Akua and the other, we'll say, feral humans.
They were nice.
They were nice.
Yes, we're not going to tell the town folks we found it. We're just going to leave them alone. We're not going to tell anybody that we found them, so they can live their own lives.
You can pretty much give the idea that you've made friends. That
Friends
may
are
be
all
very
good.
helpful. As you're progressing onwards, can everybody give me perception checks?
Yep.
10.
25.
19.
18.
Plus 18 plus 2, 20.
7. 7.
No, it's fine. Majority of you all hear this quite
13.
clearly. Majority of you will all hear this quite clearly. You hear some sort of moaning sounds of pain from what sounds like quite a large beast.
Aww.
Those who got did anyone get 20 or higher?
I got 20. 25.
There, just 200 meters just ahead of you, a little bit off to the side, you do spot a very large furry beast. On the very large.
I start poking everyone and point towards it, and let's go help. Help with poor animal.
Oh,
Okay.
wait a minute, what is it?
So, as you, if do you guys want to get closer?
I do.
Slowly.
Yes, but not
Cautiously.
Yes.
As
Slowly.
you get closer,
and cautiously.
it is very clearly. It looks like a bear, but it has a beak.
Aww.
Very good.
I'm just
Anybody
gonna
want to
walk
make
up
a
to it.
nature check to try and figure out if they recognise what it is?
Yeah. Oh.
Go on then.
I
15.
do.
20.
13.
12.
17.
20.
That's fine.
I got 20.
So those with
17.
15 or higher can safely determine this looks like an owlbear, an adult owlbear.
Monkey.
Those
Owlie.
who have been able to get closer enough, they can also see that its leg has been mangled. As you can see, a bear trap
Yep.
has definitely got a hold of it completely.
Is it possible
Probably.
to get close and help it?
I will.
Probably one of
It's
the.
also got some on its closet. It's got some little bugs. It looks like it's been trying to pry it open, but it's been unsuccessful because it doesn't seem to understand this. It becomes very aware of you guys and just starts getting quite anxious around you.
Do we know how dangerous owl bears are?
They're okay. They're safe.
Make a persuasion check.
Can you talk to them?
Persuasion?
Can I cast Animal Friendship?
Oh. That didn't work. I got 7.
It tries to swipe for you, but it can't move close enough to get you. It's bunching in pain. Yes, you can do animal friendship.
Or should I just try and persuade it first?
That's up to you.
We can do
Everybody can
animal
try to
friendship.
persuade it, try to get it down. What you want to do? If
Yeah.
does anybody have speak with animals?
I do.
Tia does. I don't.
Speak of animals. If you want to, you can speak of animals and try to make a persuasion check. You can have advantage.
I'll roll, try a persuasion.
Actually, I need to check. I can only speak to small and tiny beasts. So I can try and
this is a
speak
large.
the owl.
This is a large.
I-
Wait, don't you
I'll
have what's that language called? Sylvan.
Yeah, Sylvan.
The Owlbear will know Sylvan.
Oh, I can speak to it. Hello, Owlie. How are you? I'm
Try,
here to help.
takes
try to
back-
calm it down.
Sorry.
Try to calm it down, Tia. So maybe we can rescue it.
What was your check?
Okay, I was fine. I was speaking to Sylvan then.
What was your check?
Oh, mate, how you doing? What was that? What check?
No, not you. Sylvanas, what was your check on your persuasion?
19.
19.
16 plus 19, aye.
It's taken back. It's a subtle way of go away, basically. You get a good idea that it's telling you to go away. Fia, if you want to start speaking to it, what do you want to say?
I ain't going anywhere, mate. Here to help you, mate. You want to help? You want to help? I'm gonna give you help. People are gonna help you. Gonna take it off. We're gonna go there and heal you, and you'll be great, right, mate? You're fine. You right?
The Owlbear is taken back by this. Make another persuasion check with advantage.
You're right there, Ronnie.
I'll roll again because advantage, so we don't do one.
episode of the IT Crowd where Moss goes fucking gangster.
So that's 21.
Okay.
I keep forgetting what my pluses are.
Remove the trap. It hurts.
Okay.
You.
I'll try to remove it, but my strength is low. But I'll try anyway.
Anybody want else to try and remove the traps? It looks like the Albert is receptive to assistance.
I was
help.
going to try.
Good.
I was going to try cam the owl bear a bit more and maybe clap it on its head.
I could use Mage Hand to unlock it and open it.
But I'm going to approach it in a specific
you-
way.
If you use Mage Hand, regarding to patting his head, can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Don't
I was going
pat
to
it
say
on
the way
head.
I was approaching it. I was going to just go straight up and go pat pat.
I don't
Okay.
know why people are so worried about cute owlbear.
Oh,
It's just a
okay.
bigger owl.
How tall are you actually? How tall is
I
Manfred?
got 6 foot and I got 23.
23. Okay. You get a single pat off. Tries to bite your hand. It misses. It's a bit agitated by you now. He's watching you and he's.
I was
think
going to just
he's
rub it on
glaring.
my head.
He's glaring at you right now.
I think
Stay
Mage
back.
Hand is the
Don't
good
make
option.
it
This is
angry.
still a wild animal. On the Mage Hand, can you do a dexterity check adding your Arcana modifier?
Where's my
And to gain trust with the animal, I now sit down facing away from.
Nice, kitty.
I've already made friends with him.
23.
You safely were able
I'll-
to unpin it. But with some difficulty, you're not able to get the trap open because you're only using one hand with the Mage Hand. But with fierce assistance, you're able to drop the trap down. The Albert steps out, shakes his slide a few times,
I tell the owlbear,
Then-
oi, stop, mate.
lets out a
I've got
large
heal you,
roar,
bloody fool.
turns around to everybody, nods, wings out, and just runs off.
Okay.
You've never
was
seen
fast.
something
Jesus,
quite
what was
big move that
Oh, you-
fast. What the last look you got was a look of determination of I'm going to fuck these guys up.
We should
gonna
use
eat it.
that distraction. We should use the distraction.
I didn't even get a chance to heal the cute owlbear.
I think
follow it.
health wise will be fine. Shall we continue?
I
Yes,
wanted to ride
can-
it into battle.
Can we take the trap with us?
I wanted a cute owl pet.
That's a really good idea, Van Zandt.
I was going to say that's a good
No.
question. Can we take the trap?
If you want to try and disarm the trap, unpin the trap, it will be a strength check to dislodge it from where it's pinned on the ground.
I can do that.
Right. Okay. You do it.
I'm not getting anywhere near
I'm
that
going to
cool
guess
thing.
he's going to get a 6.
Ugh, don't you fucking dare. That is a 21.
Yeah, you
My
do
God.
manage to safely remove this without triggering it and snapping your hand.
Who wants to
Okay.
disarm it?
No,
One of the
You can
rogues.
have it.
One of the rogues.
Nah, I'm fine. Don't need a trap.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Give me a sleight of hand check, please, Alvivor.
I'm putting it back on the ground for this.
we should destroy this foul thing.
No sudden moves. Steady. Steady.
Natural one.
Fuck.
That sounds
Well.
bad.
No, don't fucking jinx it.
There's my healing kit.
Don't tell me I'm going to join fucking Stumpy. Do not fucking do that to me.
Well,
the,
You will never let me live it down.
well,
the suspense.
12.
12. Before you go to touch it, go around to use it and not so much cut your hand, you realise it's already been disarmed because it was already triggered. It was just a little pried open for the Albert to get out and then it was closed again. It's already disarmed.
Safe.
You're safe.
Put it in your bag, it's safe.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do? The Albert has ran West.
Follow
don't
the
see-
Owlbear.
Should we follow it and kill the trappers?
Do you
I
want
was
to
gonna
divert
say-
to go that direction? You've been told to follow straight through for the safest, quickest route.
I reckon we should
Yeah.
just keep going and get to the
Yeah.
Take the quickest route because the Owlbear will probably distract them. Keep
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, there are also hill giants and ogres and stuff. So
Can I get a marching order?
I'll be first.
Van Zandt? Okay, who's next?
Probably
Oh.
me.
Tetsu.
I'll go behind Tetsu.
Sylvanos, who's next?
Me.
I forget what this is.
Mantra, who's next?
I'll hold up the rear in case there's people behind us.
Neil at
Okay.
the back.
I'll
guess
sit
I'll
on his
do
shoulder so I can have a look around. I can look in the opposite direction.
Echo. I'm going to put you technically in front of Neil. Alvilva and Fia, which one of you want to be in front of each other?
I'll go in front of Echo. I would rather Thea go in the middle.
Okay, Fia behind Mantra. So Fia's right between two rogues. Okay, perfect. No, that's fine. That's perfect. Okay.
So I was just confused by that.
As you guys are progressing on, are you guys in single file, or is any of you walking side by side?
Probably side by side to an extent.
Yeah.
I would be out
Yeah.
slightly to the side so I can see ahead.
So in rows of three, and two, basically much.
Yeah.
Diamond formation.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I also think it might be an idea to have weapons out just in case.
Okay. So Vans and Tetsu and Sylvanas, can you both make, all three of you, can you make perception checks?
Fuck.
Oh, no.
20.
22.
11.
A natural 20 plus 2.
Tetsu, in fact, all three of you, spot another bear trap directly ahead of you. 10 yards. That's 10 feet in front.
What I want to do is pick up a stone and throw it at it.
Okay,
So it sets it up before we even get there.
make an attack, a ranged attack roll. So just add your dex plus your d20.
Can I investigate the area to make sure there's nobody hiding near it?
Who got that 20 on perception? That was you did spot that there was nobody you could see nearby.
Good.
Nick got a 22 on
I
it.
got 22.
There was nobody else around. You're fine. You also spotted as well.
Cool, I rolled a 21 there.
Okay, it hits. Trap
Can I
trap.
see any others around?
This is the only one you can see.
Okay.
These are
So we
very
can trap
very
again?
difficult to see. They're almost in the dirt. This is the only one you can see within the immediate vicinity. You have got a good idea of what to look for, because it was the first one you saw, but this was the only one you see.
I think we should use put out
Use
our
the trap.
quarter staves in front of us as we walk to test the ground.
Okay.
Should've killed these bastards.
What do you do next? You pick up, go round it,
Oh.
go past it.
I'll pick it up. I'll
Okay.
pick it up.
Now strength check for me.
Okay. That is 18.
Yep, yank it out. It's part of your inventory now. You got 2 bear traps.
Lovely.
Shall we continue?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Fans and Tetsu Sylvanas is at the front again. Continue on for a little while longer. I can give you another perception check. We'll say another half an hour has passed.
All of us.
Yeah,
All three of us.
All three of us again, because you guys are at the front, because you're keeping an eye on what's everybody's falling. behind you.
So, 22.
22.
I didn't do it.
22.
Sorry?
15.
15. Sylvanas.
22.
Don't see anything. In this order, can you all make dexterity saving throws? Van Zandt.
It's a pitfall trap.
That's the 20 dice I roll.
Yeah, plus your dex saving throw.
Mhm.
What'd you get? $15.
15.
15.
15.
Okay. Tetsu.
13, 6, so 19.
Sylvanas.
18.
Mantra.
What is going on?
11.
Fia.
Oh boy.
Dex saving throw, please.
15 plus 17.
Oh, hi,
Alvivor?
Axel.
15.
Neil, can you do a dex saving throw with disadvantage because you're carrying Echo?
Lovely.
Hold on,
that would be a 6.
An option.
Okay. Everybody makes it across. Then all of a sudden, there's no Goliath or Gnome as they both fall into trap. You both take... Neil, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, and Echo 2 points of bludgeoning damage from a pitfall trap.
Nice going, silly.
So we
I
just
pushed
hear
the
like
gnome
nothing
out
and
of the
then
trap.
The trap's not deep enough to hide you into it, so you're able to space a bit chest out deep, so you should be able to climb out. With
I'll
minimal.
pick him up by the neck and just plonk him back on the ground.
Are you okay, Dama? You fell.
You guys all
Oh,
heard
you
just all of a sudden,
front. Pay
crack
attention.
smash. That's what you hear
Wheel.
here.
Right.
You're just too big.
Oh, you fell through the ground.
Nobody fucking say it.
Didn't think you were that heavy.
I can't believe you missed and dropped me.
It's because he's carrying those bear traps.
Put you in a bear trap in a minute.
No, I don't think so.
So the dice check for that was 10.
Whoa,
So-
that was close for me.
Yeah.
I just saw the 6 on a dice and I was like, oh.
Okay. So we'll continue on. Nothing's happened yet. You get closer and
Are we-
closer and closer to
Are
your
we like
destination.
fighting Team Rocket or something?
Quite. Well, we'll see.
Better prepare for
Can
trouble.
everybody... In fact, just the front three. Can you guys give me perception checks again?
Okie dokie.
I mean, I think me and Alva will be watching to the sides in case there's any ambush or anything. That's...
Yeah, I got rubbish. I got 9 this time.
Yep.
I just keep drifting up.
18. Sylvanas.
15.
Okay.
That's a good
Can
list.
everybody give me dex saving throws?
Oh, god damn it.
Never mind.
I'll call for names, just give you results.
Should have killed the
Van Zandt?
trappers.
Natural 20.
So that's a total of... Well, it's not a max success, that's fine. Tetsu?
Does it help that I'm proficient in dex saving throws?
It just means you add your proficiency modifier, which means you get +2. So that which is already part of your score.
Okay. Natural 20 plus 6, 26.
That's automatic success, it's critical success. Sylvanas?
Come on, make it 3 in a row.
We got a nat 20, baby.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking turn your
Daddy.
camera to that right now.
Mantra.
Playing blackjack tonight.
Mantra.
16.
Okay. Fia.
I got 6.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Alfilfo.
Yeah, but you're light.
11.
Right on the small.
Echo and Neil, can you both roll dexterity saving throws?
I've rolled 21.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Okay. All of a sudden, a net trap falls from above. Everybody but Alvilver and Fia get caught inside the trap. And
What?
a net trap. Suddenly, all of a sudden, lands on top of you. Shut.
Everyone but the good rolls?
Alvilver and Fia, the ones who got 11 and 6, all failed the dex saving throw to not be trapped like this. Can you both also give me strength saving throws? Shut the fuck up.
11 plus 6 is 17.
I've said it before,
Is that-
I'll say it again, Alexis.
Stop.
I don't know why
Quick
you're
math.
This might answer your question.
Shut the fuck up!
Have you considered not trying to tell me to shut up?
What's your strength checks? The saving throws? Strength saving throws from both of you, please.
there.
Strength. Was
Saving
it
throw.
strength saving?
Yep.
10.
Okay. Right, so you're... Both are restrained, but you're not prone. So you're stuck inside the net that doesn't want to budge at all. And what we're going to do is just have a little break. And when we come back, we're going to roll initiatives for combat.
Oh, fuck.
Right in net.
Wait, so everyone's
It's a good
trapped?
thing I can fight from inside
Just Alvilver and Fear are trapped inside this net trap.
Oh, wait, you were saying it was as if everyone that got a good
I
roll
know.
got trapped. And I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
what
what
the
I
fuck?
Everybody got 15 or higher succeeded.
Yeah, I mean, I've got like
I
5
rolled a
daggers
20.
here, so.
3 of us rolled a 20 in a row.
We'll be back in just a few minutes.
This is really comfy.
we're back. So full time mute. Hello. Right. Okay, we're back, guys. So, 2 people down inside the net. Can we have everybody roll initiative, please? And we'll start with the top of our list, which will be Van Zandt.
24.
He's eager. Fia.
10. Makes
Alvivor.
sense, I'm stuck.
Sorry, was the initiative you said?
Yes.
17.
Nell.
1.
Oh,
Savanos.
18.
Tetsu.
16.
Mantra.
8.
And Eku.
12.
Perfect. And I'll do these guys roll initiatives.
I need help.
Okay. What?
I prefer the Twitch Astro because I can see everything. On mine, I've got line of sight on everything.
That's true,
Okay.
actually.
No watching stream, you dirty cheaters. Right, okay. I'm just gonna roll hit points for these guys. Oh, that's actually the same hit points I've actually starts with his average, that's fine. And the other person.
Our line of sight thing looks awkward.
It does, yeah.
Yep.
It's like a big explosion in the middle of the grass.
Uh-huh.
I see a book in the distance.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like a book in the bottom right corner.
Hey,
Echo's
dumb boy.
looking, right?
I'm off down there, sorry.
Okay, we're ready to go.
That's Gordon Ramsay's cookbook.
Van Zandt, you're up first.
Help.
Help us, Van Zandt. You're our only hope.
You are the leader.
I want to cut the net open.
Okay, you use your longsword to do slashing damage.
Wait, no, don't. War.
No, that's right.
Aim away from the face. Away
You're
from
gonna
the
use
face.
your longsword. Van Zandt?
Full damage.
So are you using your longsword, are you?
I'm going to use my long sword to cut open the net.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Attack. 14.
Okay, that's a hit. Roll for damage.
I kind of hope it fails.
Van Zandt, have you rolled your damage?
Why?
Yes, 13. 13.
Yep. Net completely
Green.
explodes open. Perfect. So, Via and Alviva are no longer restrained. Do you want to do anything else in your turn? You still have your movement action and a bonus action if you choose to use it.
I thought I was going to take damage from falling.
Van Zandt, are you doing anything? Can we get an answer, please, so we can move this along, buddy?
Well, I just cut open it and stand up and look around to see if I see anything.
Yep, you see
That's
a
all.
ogre and a cave bear advancing towards you.
I'll scream to everybody that there's an ogre and a cave bear approaching, that we're ready to get arms up. Just to be ready.
Anything else?
And I get my shield out and my longsword. No, I stand my ground.
Okay. So the bear's up next. 1,
Oh no.
2, 3, 4,
Oh, as long as I
5,
can't see it, I'm safe.
6,
Oh, no, I can see
7,
it.
8.
Yes, say a dinosaur.
You're
You
right
know.
inside the race for Mr.
Are you sure that's a
Tetsu.
bear?
There's no
Of
bear icon.
course.
You're the closest person. Okay. So he's going to make his first attack, which he's going to use a bite on Tetsu. And Tetsu, you have equipped and attuned your ring, right? Cool.
Yes,
So that's a 19 to hit.
hits.
Okay. Please take... Don't worry, it's not going to one-shot you.
Please don't.
Oh, but it was high damage. Can you take 13 points of piercing damage?
So it's a 2-shot.
It's
not a
not
1-shot.
going to one-shot you, but yeah, 13 damage.
This is why it's important to befriend bears.
It's an awful
And-
there. You've got to admit.
Does a 15
Yeah, I'm
hits.
noticing this. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Thank
Next up is Salfanos. A big bird just came out of nowhere and just went... Nommed the shit out of the monk that seems to always be near death.
Yes.
That's
The
why we
question
gave
is,
him
do
the
I-
ring.
Do I move away and cast a spell, or do I just cast a spell?
Oh, shit. I just moved my character. I didn't mean to.
Remember to change your hit points to
But that's-
DD Beyond, guys, as when you get damage.
The bear is big, so it shouldn't be able to move through to get to you.
I've got cause fear, and I'm contemplating using it.
Whose action you think would be best?
I'm going to use cause fear.
Okay. What's
bear.
the dice check that I need to roll saving throw for, and what saving throw is it?
That's a good question. That's a good answer.
Just read out a spell.
And it'll be on his actual thing. On your thing, it should say DC, and then a number and a wisdom, constitution, charisma, etc. In your case, it says... Bum, 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 bum.
It's nice for me here.
So, spells. So, choose a spell slot. It's 13 wisdom saving throw that the bear has to cast. Meet.
What?
Yep, so you see it says Wiz 13 next to cause fear.
Aye.
That means it's a saving throw of wisdom 13. Okay, that is...
If I just click cast.
That's fine. Yeah, just click cast so you use one spell slot. Okay, so that's a hit. And what's the effect? So, okay, so he's now frightened, and he will not advance closer in your general direction, and he has disadvantaged attacks against you.
Oh.
Poor bear.
So he won't get closer to you willingly. This goes on for a whole minute, so 10 turns. So
Good.
he won't get closer to anybody that is in your general direction. So you can pretty much keep
Move
him
closer
away
to
from
me, Tetsu.
Yes, no. So the only
Can
person
I-
he can
can I
get
yell
to
to
is
him?
Tetsu.
that. Do you do anything else? Any bonus actions?
I'll use my mage armor just in case I hadn't already. Or
You
I'd
already
gone out.
have. You already have. You used it when you
Right.
woke up.
And that'll do me.
Okay. Next up is Alvivor. You have freed from the net. You're no longer restrained, and you never fell prone. So you're standing right. There's a bear that just came out and just nipped Tetsu.
Not
Against
just
my better judgment, I think I am going to go for a melee attack with this bear.
So you're going to move closer to it by 1.
Yep.
So you're out of range. Okay, what are you going to attack with first? I assume it's going to be your famous, your new interesting dagger?
Yes, I shall use the new interesting dagger to suss out what kind of enemies it means. So,
Okay.
either way, it's get fed. You can like it or lump it.
He
So,
wants to eat T-Rex.
So make an attack roll.
okay, that is... Does an 11 hit?
Was that 5 plus 6?
Yeah.
No, that does not hit. And you can use your offhand attack, so your dagger plus 1.
Mm-hmm. $15.
So as a hit, roll for damage. So look at your weapon, remember it deals that plus its extra effect.
Yeah.
So it's
yeah,
1d4 plus 4. Are you going to add sneak attack to this?
Sorry?
Actually, no, sneak attack, you don't have advantage for sneak attacks, that's fine.
Yeah.
There's someone else in range, so she does.
Oh, is it
It
if
doesn't
two
need to
people
be
within?
flanking.
Okay.
I thought you had to be flanking, didn't you?
It doesn't
Flanking
need to
gives
be flanking
advantage,
for-
but sneak attack gives bonus. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So 1d6, 1d4, and then plus 4.
Wait, is it not meant to be 1d4 plus 1d6 for a sneak attack?
Yeah, sneak attack's 1d6.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 1d4 plus 1d. 1d4 plus 1d6 plus 4.
Mm-hmm. So that's, let's see now. That's 11.
11 points of damage, that's okay. And do you want to use your rogue's cunning to disengage, or do anything to get a range of the bear?
Yeah, I will disengage. What's my range for disengage?
You move half your distance. I think it's half of this, is it, Mantra?
I think so. Disengage. If you take a disengage action, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of your turn. That's all it says on a
Okay,
thing.
so you could move up to 5 away. Because you've already used
okay.
one action. 1 square movement, so you move 5 away. Okay.
I'm just gonna move over
Bear
here.
couldn't attack you. No, that's fine. Bear couldn't attack you. Okay, do you have anything else your turn? Or is that you?
No, but that I end my turn.
If
Okay.
you've used your offhand, are you still able
Yeah.
to disengage? Because that was your bonus action.
Was it?
Offhand's bonus action, so...
So it was. My apologies. Yeah, sorry, if ever you're still in range if you're using your offhand attack. And just stay
I'm
where you
gonna
are.
get help.
That's fine. You should be fine. Add the
Just
trait of things.
before the DM sneaks in an opportunity attack, you know.
No, it's fine. Tetsu, you've just had a big chunk taken out of you. It is now your turn.
Remember, if
Okay.
you're going to back away to disengage.
So you can make a single attack, and then you can use your chi to either make 2 more attacks, etc. It's up to you.
Do it.
So how does disengage work?
Disengage it takes up a whole action for you because you don't have the ability yet to use it as a bonus action. Or do you?
I have no idea.
Is that not level 4 or something like that?
Thank you.
What's your chi? What's your chi abilities again?
Think the only one I have so far is the flurry of blows.
No, stop! Step of wind.
Step of wind.
So you can use
Yeah,
Step of
I'm
Wind to
using
disengage as a bonus action and then move away from them if you want to. But you also have an actual attack you can make as well. So you want to attack and then disengage?
Okay, I'm gonna just use my quarterstaff staff to whack him one.
Roll for attack.
So it's gonna be a dual hand, so it's a D8 plus 3.
No, attack roll first.
Oh yeah,
See if you hit first.
it's not hitting. 6.
That's a miss. And do you want to move off using your point of
Yeah,
chi?
I'm getting out of there.
Okay, use 1 point of chi to spend 1 point, and then you can move off up to your movement.
Okay. I'm going here.
That's fine. That you?
I wouldn't be able to use like the sling and then use it on one of the vials, would I?
Not at the moment. Not your. You've already used up all your actions.
Cool.
You've got a little bit more left for that.
That's me.
Echo, you're up next.
I'm going to cast Witch Bolt on it.
Witch Bolt? Okay. Is it attack, isn't it?
Yeah. Nat 20 plus 5, 25.
Okay, roll for crit. And remember to use a spell slot.
16.
16 points of lightning damage. Burn. This thing yelps and is clearly injured.
Oh no, the bear's split into two.
Why do you think I got out of there?
Do you want to do anything else?
No, because if I do not do anything else, I can do it again next time. So I'm staying still.
Thea, you're up next.
Okay.
Tetsu has been bitten. There's a bear that's quite close to you, quite angry. What do you do?
I'm gonna hope that Tetsu won't get hit again, even though I can see that big hulking beast over there. So my Hex is a bonus, isn't it? Yeah, Hex is bonus action.
Remember, they say there's an... just remember what Vanson said, there was an ogre nearby. Just remember.
Yeah. I can just see what looks like an ogre barely in my field of view.
Yep.
So... I'm gonna just hope that Tetsu's gonna be okay, so I'm gonna focus on the bear. So I'm gonna shoot a... what's it called? Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay, roll for the attack.
So that's... Is the attack for D20, is it?
Yeah, always D20 for attack rolls. What's this against bear or the ogre?
Bear. That's a 9. Wait, does the +5, does that go to the this roll?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a 14 then.
Okay, it's a hit, roll for damage.
So that's 1 D10. Oh, now I need to
Do you
figure
have
out which
Agonizing
one's a
Blast?
D10.
Do you have Agonizing Blast?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, so it'll be 1d10 plus your charisma, which should show up as...
Yeah, I was just counting sides. Okay, this is a D10. So that's a 5. When it says +3 on the thing,
That's
does that
8.
mean my charisma?
Yep, that's 8.
Is Agonizing Blast on top of that, or is it that +3 just from Agonizing Blast?
That's your dice roll plus the +3, which makes it 8 total. That's how much damage you just did.
Okay.
8. Do you do anything
then
else?
I deal 8 damage. Yes, I'm going to cast Hex on what looks like the big ogre thing in the distance.
What's the range of your spell?
90 feet.
Okay, yep. What does Hex do exactly? What can you do with it and how does it apply?
I choose one ability when I cast, and the target has disadvantage on ability checks made by the chosen ability. I don't know what that means, but I think it means that if I disadvantage it on strength, because it seems like a big thing, then that will probably make it harder to hit us. I hope. So I'm going to do that.
So you place a curse on it. It doesn't have any contesting rules. Basically, you do 1d6 nickel damage whenever you hit it with an attack. So you might
Does
want
that
to do
include when I first hit it, or not?
No, you should have done it first.
Okay.
So it will take 1d6 additional necrotic damage every time you do damage, and choose one ability when you class that spell. That target has disadvantages on the ability chosen. So, what ability score do you want to pose disadvantages on?
I'm going to give it disadvantage to strength because it's a big ogre thing, so that'll probably hurt it.
Perfect. Okay. And anything else?
I'm going to hide here behind everyone still. I'm not moving. Actually, I'll move a tiny bit closer so I'm behind the mage and the paladin.
You mean the walk? Yep, okay. It is Mantra. You're up.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move up to. Oh, sorry, just checking the distance. Okay, so can you hit it diagonally? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll move 10 foot next to Alvavur. And I am going to attack with my rapier in my main hand.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Does 22 hit?
It does. Yes. Roll for damage.
Okay.
Sneak attack.
No.
Okay.
So damage 4.
4 total.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, sorry. Dice there. I was looking at dagger damage. It's a D8 plus 3, not a D4 plus 3. So I'm re-rolling that one just while I see it. Okay, I actually got 7.
This bear
He's really pissed.
takes a dagger to the neck, and as
It's
you
a
pull
rapier.
out, oh yeah, rapier, it just falls outside. It's out cold.
Oh, I was prepared to finish it off, and
He's dead.
that's
He's
what my
definitely
sneak
dead.
attack was saved.
That's fine.
Okay, so I still have movement and a secondary action.
Yeah. here it is.
Well, sorry, my extra action. So, because I can take these at any time, can I use hide action?
What are you hiding with?
I am just going to be sort of stealthily sneaking behind the bushes and trees.
You need to move to a
To-
location to use that.
The
So
what?
if you want to hide, you need to move to a location. You need cover for a hide to work. Whether that be actual physical object
Yeah, but
cover.
I want to be sneakily doing so while the ogre doesn't notice my approach.
Right, so right now you're in plain sight, so you can't hide. You need
Well,
to be
the
in a
ogre
location.
can't see me. I'm out of line of sight.
Okay,
but-
so yeah, okay, you're hidden now. While the
Yeah, if you-
ogre
if
is
you
not
look,
in line of
it's-
sight. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
so,
right.
but I was going to try and make a small approach and sort of ambush behind the ogre. So as such, sort of hiding on an approach, if that makes sense.
You
That's
could
fine.
probably like step between those two trees in that one
Yeah.
square.
Because I was
You
going to
probably
say I'm
won't
just
see
sort
you.
of sneaking towards them. And sort of going round. Oh, I'm going to have to double check my movement. Was I? Your screen. Okay, so I've moved 10 yards. Okay, so I'm going to sort of try hide in this corner here.
Okay.
I hope it goes
Um,
okay for you because I can't see you anymore to heal you.
And do I need to roll
No.
stealth for
No,
it
you're
because
hidden.
it was a
You're
hide
hidden.
action?
No, you're hidden.
Oh, just because it was an extra action as opposed to just positioning.
Well, it's not a stealth check, it's a hide.
Okay.
Okay. Just so you're aware, when you moved up, the ogre saw you move into that location.
How?
But you know,
I watched. I moved my character and I never saw it.
It can see right here.
That's
Very
why I
cool.
was asking if I could move stealthily so it doesn't see
I
me.
didn't. Yeah, so that's a full action to go stealth.
No, because I'm a rogue, I have that as a bonus action. That's
Hide
why I
is
was
not
saying,
stealth. Hide is that.
it doesn't mention
When you
that
hide
as a
action, you
thing.
make a stealth check.
Say again?
It's Operation Save Private Mantra.
Because Hide says you.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Make a
You
you make a stealth check to hide, and if you succeed, you're unseen.
Okay, sorry, yeah, go ahead. Roll the stealth check.
Okay, I got a 26.
Okay, you're hidden. That's fine. Sorry, misinterpreted what you meant by that. Okay. That you?
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
Nigel staves off death for one more moment.
Yeah, I'm sneaking behind the tree, so as it's me, I'm just kind of like staying out of line of sight.
Thump. 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 Thump.
Oh boy.
Thump. Oh, can't get closer. Oh well.
Don't
You just see this.
Unless he wants to walk over a tree.
Van Zandt, you see this thing walk up to you. And all of us, and he towers you. He thought Neil was big. This guy's huge. He brings up this massive wooden club.
Okay.
And he goes for an attack.
With disadvantage.
Does 21 hit?
Is that
Yes.
with disadvantage, John? Or is that not strength?
That is disadvantage. That's right. Sorry, apologies.
Disadvantage because of Sathanos.
Okay, so does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay,
Absolutely
perfect.
not.
Hex is a good spell.
Really is.
Okay, Neil, you're up next.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You just seen your cousin come out of the trees and just went to swing for the paladin and struggled. Then hit a tree when he went for a swing.
Did the tree fall?
Tree shook. Some leaves
hear
fell.
Right. So I'm gonna rush up to try and protect Van Zandt, and I'm going to use my axe to chop it at the legs.
Go for it. Roll attack.
Batting bollocks.
That is a 21.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
That is.
Don't forget to add your frost damage as well.
That is 11 damage in total. So that's 9 normal and 2 frost.
Meet him. You stupid half-breed. He says that in giant towards you.
More than enough to take out the likes of you. I will respond in kind.
Okay, anything?
I would like to use my action surge,
Go for
and
it.
I'm going to shoot him again. That's a crit.
Okay, roll for crit. Double damage in both dice chip rolls.
Fucking hell.
Nice.
Oh, this is
GG.
beautiful.
Come on.
And I can reroll that one and that one because a great weapon fighter. That is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's 26 damage.
Okay,
7 of which was frost.
that's fine. Okay,
Is it dead?
he's still no, he's standing still fine.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
He's not bleeding.
So did we just hear them grunting at each other when they said they were speaking in giant?
Van Zandt, you're up next.
Okay. Yeah. What is it? How big is it? Is it bigger than the
Jesus.
owl bear?
Oh, this guy's about 8, 9, 10 feet, give or take.
Oh,
I'll roll a dice and decide. So we'll say 7 plus 1d4. He's 10 feet. He's a big ogre.
10.
He's really big. He's been eating good.
I'll attack, and I'll use my divine smite on it.
Okay, what level spell slot you use? Is it just you've only got first level spell? Sorry. Yeah, so consume 1 spell slot
Yes.
and roll. Roll for attack first with your longsword.
That's my d20.
Plus 5, I think your modifiers are.
18.
18 for hit, that's a definite hit. So consume your spell slot and do your weapon damage plus its bonus from strength, and then also do 1d8 radiance damage.
7, and then So I have to count 2 d8s.
Yeah, 2d8s. One for the longsword and one for your actual defense might. And then plus about 3, I think it is, for your longsword.
5 for slashing.
Oh, so 5 for slashing.
Yes. So it's.
Oh yeah, because you've got the dueling trait, don't you?
Yes.
That's fine. Yeah.
6 plus 5 plus 2 is 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20.
20
in total.
Okay.
And that's also radiant damage.
That's fine. He's not vulnerable or resistant to any of those damages. No, it's fine. He is definitely bleeding now. So the corpse bears up next. It twitches. That's it. So Thanos, you're up next. There's this big fuck off dude right in front of you. You can see his face over your two comrades.
That's a big ass ball. I am going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Go for it. Roll for attack.
Bada bing. It's a d20.
Are you going to hex it first?
I don't have hex.
Do you not? Okay.
It's Tears get hex.
For some reason, the nice warlock has hex.
I have a 14 for attack.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
What do I roll?
1d10 plus your agonizing blast bonuses, which should be free.
Bloody. 1d10 plus 3. 1d10. Bada bing! We got a 6.
Perfect.
Plus 3 is 9.
Oh, so 9 total. Okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
surprised that
stronger.
a paladin hasn't complained about the evil magic that a warlock used.
With for perspective, there's no indication this warlock is evil.
Yeah, so.
I'm a nice warlock.
And next up is Alvivor. Do you do anything?
Can't really squeeze past Niall, and to be honest with you, I don't really want to. So I think I'm just going to take a range shot.
Okay, roll for attack.
Does an 8 hit?
No, that's a miss.
Oh no.
You shoot, even over your allies, you shoot, the arrow flies right past the heads.
Well, at least you aimed high.
Punchy, you're up next.
Okay, I move to here. So I can still see the ogre, giant, whatever it is. I then use the sling to throw one of the vials of the goo that we got.
Are you sure?
Are you sure you want to use that now?
Because it'll take 3 turns for that to do any damage. So
It's
it'll
already
be
done.
next turn.
We'll need
It'll be
it.
on its next turn before it takes damage.
It's not going to survive that long.
No, it's already bleeding quite badly.
Never mind.
Won't use
Punch
that.
it. Go up and punch it.
Already, I can't. In fact, I've only used 20. I can go up to 40.
What you mean,
That would
bollocks?
bring me right to there.
You're inside it. Move back one more spot.
Just tap him on the back and then beckon
There.
him over and raise your dukes.
Okay.
Like, come on, giant.
So you got up to 3 attacks. You want to use your chi for finger blows. Do you want to use your first attack for your staff? Okay. Roll for
Yeah,
attack.
I'm going to use my staff dual hand.
You should
10.
get advantage as well because you're
That's a
flanking.
miss. Oh, yes. Roll a second d20. You get advantage because you're flanking.
12.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Okay. That's a D8.
Plus 3, I think it is for you.
D8 plus 3. 5.
Okay. Do you
Then-
want to do anything else?
Yeah, I want to use my last key point and do blows.
Okay, make
Or
2
flurry of
unarmed.
attacks.
Yeah, make a first unarmed attack.
16.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
D4 plus D4 plus 3. 7.
How do you want to do this?
I, with the first attack, whack its leg behind its leg to bring it down to its knees, and just keep punching it in the face.
And just give it a massive big clocker. Cool. So you hit it in the weakened leg that was already injured by Niall. It's a nice bit of teamwork there, and all of a sudden, you just do that. Come back and go, oh, boom, and that ogre tongue comes out and just falls down and just lies completely motionless on the ground. That's you.
That's why you don't. That's why you don't talk during a fight. Otherwise, you'll bite your tongue.
Indeed. Okay, well done, guys. That's that over.
I didn't die.
Can I tell you this right now? This is a higher This is a harder, technically by stats, harder than the black pudding counter you guys had last week.
Well, the black pudding we did completely wrong.
Everything we had.
we didn't fuck about that time. We just went mental.
Yeah, so feel free to drop off the astral just now, guys. We'll go through. Does anybody want to do anything regarding the 2 corpses you have here?
I want to
Skin them. Skin the bear.
Went on them.
I want to see if the ogre's part of a tribe I might recognise, if it seems it's got giant ancestry.
Okay. Roll for investigation.
That is...
Yeah.
Actually, history check as well. Give me a history check instead.
Okay, same modifier, that's a 14.
14. For what you can understand, this ogre doesn't seem to belong to a tribe. It seems to be living by its own. It seems like it could be a outlander, from what you understand for the lack of markings. It's not uncommon for this to happen. A lot of ogres will go out. Very rare for them. It's very rare for them to befriend bears. It's been known to happen, but this is one of the more rare occasions you will ever find a bear companion with an ogre.
Poor bear.
Can we skin the bear?
You can do if anybody's got a level working kit.
Anybody?
Nope.
Give me a second, I'll check.
What's the kit actually called?
I'm gonna just hide while you do that. I don't want to see it.
I mean, if it's dead, it's dead.
Yeah, maybe cut it up for food and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys want to spend some time trying to salvage the bear skin and meat, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
good idea.
Teeth and claws.
Have a rifle.
The teeth and claws are useful.
Got any?
If you've got, let's see here, so level workers tools will not be really required for this because that's more like making armor. So you can guys, who wants to try and skin the bear? It will be a dexterity check straight. No, survival check actually.
Strength check?
Survival check.
Survival, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Okay. Do you want to get a knife for somebody to do the skinning?
Please do. Someone give me a knife.
You can use one of my hand axes.
I have a
I'm fine
dagger
with
if
that.
you want.
I'll
Dagger
give you my
works.
knife.
Whatever.
Actually, I have a normal knife.
Okay. So
Use
what's
my
your check?
long sword?
So it was 14 plus 4, so 18.
Okay, perfect. You successfully skin it after a little while. Rest everybody. Takes a bit of rest. If you guys want to do, you can do a short rest while you're here. Restore some hit points if you've got low hit points. You can spend a hit die even though you're doing the skinning to restore some of your health, Tetsu, if you want to. You will get...
I'm gonna cast
2d4.
Cure Wounds on Texu.
Okay. Do you want to use Cure Wounds on Echo and Niall as well? To save all lost health?
I only have the one slot left. So what is it? It's a D8.
Who's lower out of us?
Yeah, you, definitely. I
yeah,
think Neil has 3 damage and Echo has 2.
Yeah, I'm on 9.
Okay, so you get 4 pieces of rations
Okay.
off this bear.
As in the 1 day rations, yeah?
Yeah, 1 day's well, yes, because it's not been dried. It's a day's ration. It lasts. Yeah, day ration. 4 days. 4 1 day rations. Yeah, but it won't last indefinitely. It will expire
I'm-
until you until you cure it. Yep. If you.
I healed Tetsu by 8 points.
8 hit points, Tetsu, for you. Do you want to heal anybody else? Since you're going to replenish your healing spells.
My other spell was used by Hex, so I'm gonna have to take the short rest to get both back.
Oh, that's fine. You only listen 3 and 2 anyway. Can
we look
you
at
also
the ogre
get? Sorry, just 1 second. You also get a bear hide. Bear hide is a magical item, technically. Just double check.
My pen's not working.
So there we go. Okay, it acts as a blanket, but it can be crafted with leather working tools into a cloak that grants resistance to cold damage. In extreme heat, the wearer wearing the cloak rolls Constitution saving throws to avoid exhaustion with disadvantage. So if you wear it when it's been turned into a cloak, you take half frost damage.
Nice.
Does anybody want to harvest or loot the ogre?
I'll loot the ogre and I'll take a bear claw as well to turn it into a necklace.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking we should probably take the teeth and claws of a bear because they're always useful.
No, from your history check from earlier, you do know that ogres possess hearts that are used in certain things. Ogre hearts in particular.
Are yummy.
I can hear you.
Ogre hearts can be mastercrafted into gauntlets of ogre strength.
Ooh.
Well, we'll be taking that with us then, won't we?
And you also can take from him, anybody who wants to take it, 4 giant toes. And they can be sold to trophy for hunters and heroes.
I'll take it.
And it can be sold for a good price to collectors and admirers.
What's wrong with you people?
I'll strange.
Money.
If anyone else doesn't want them, I'll take them.
I'll take one. Fuck it.
I'll have one for my necklace.
The forest.
So that's
The ogre
3. There's
wearing-
still 1 extra.
Is the ogre wearing any clothes?
I hope so.
You know.
Attack on Titan.
No, the ogre is only wearing a tarp around its waist. They hid his belly out.
Is it the big tarp? Is it
Do
big?
not take it off.
Maybe we can-
It's
Should use it then.
when what do you call it? Fuck, they always open up the chest to get the heart. He made a mess with all the blood, so the whole entire area is covered in blood. The tarp around the ogre's waist is now completely, we'll say, desecrated with his blood.
Ah, too bad.
It's
So,
not
does that-
something
Take it,
suitable
watch it.
for you, if that's what you were asking.
I was gonna say, is it worth more if it's soaked in ogre blood?
It's just blood. It's,
Here's the thing.
it stinks.
I could-
He's probably shattered it many times. It's probably leaking urine, and there's no blood in there. So I think it's got 3. You never know. There could be the 4th bodily function down there, but we'll no. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Maybe it's good to scare off the animals.
Well,
The
I
notes
could
from an ogre.
technically cast Prestidigitation and clean it up, but I don't want to touch it, and I don't want to get near it. I don't want to do it. You can't make me do it.
Okay. What we'll
if it was
do
thrown at you?
with that, you guys look to your side, and you see the base of the mountain. And we'll call it there for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Not bad. We're at the base of the mountain. Now you need to find the hideout, which is what you guys are going to be doing next week. Unless you decide to go home and do something else. I don't imagine you'll be doing anything else other than that. So we'll be spending the session trying to find that hideout. Just have a little recap so far. You guys have found a hidden tribe of humans who gave you some gear with a magical ring. You guys have dealt with some traps. You saved an owlbear, which is now said that it's... But basically just did a war cry and yeeted into the forest, screaming, looking for something. You don't know. You might see it again. And
Saving
you've also
the
just
owlbear
killed
is actually
an ogre and a cave bear. Harvesting some of its organs, skin and flesh from the bear as well. Has a plan with that heart that could be given to somebody, which should be very useful. But we're almost finished our journey. You've arrived at the location, but you need to find the cave. You were told there are several caves in the area, so you need to find which one is which. And that's what we'll do next week. Alright.
Have we got a full party again next week?
No, we'll be 7 of us at maximum, because Xander will not be joining us next week because he'll be working, unless he can get his shift moved.
Unless my shift changes, in which case I can join an hour after you start.
Yeah. XP? XP! XP! So, 2 encounters. You guys get a total of 144 XP.
Ooh. Was 144, was that?
Indeed. You get 900
610.
from the ogre and cave bear split evenly, and you all get 31 each from the 5 tribesmen you didn't kill.
Yay.
Nice.
In
610 in
fact,
total.
add
Yeah,
an
halfway there.
due to seeking a roleplay and saving an owlbear, give yourselves an extra 50.
You see, that's why we should save every animal we see.
No, because one of them's literally going to turn around and bite us.
Yeah.
Oh, you might see that. You might see that cave, that owlbear again. We'll see.
So should
Well-
we have 660 experience?
660, yeah.
Give us 6 more. Go on.
You're almost there to level 3. It'll be nice to get these guys level 3 before 2 weeks
Oh,
away.
I'd finally get to have my
Okay.
familiar.
Yeah, a lot of you
Yeah,
guys will
I'm
be
getting
in your
everything.
subclasses as well, which will be very helpful in the
Yeah.
adventure to come.
I'm not subclassing.
Well, you go into another class?
Oh no, I'm getting my arcane. Yeah, never mind. Arcane tricks.
Yes,
I
you
thought you were meaning like going 2 classes, and I was like, I'm not multi-class, and I want arcane trickster.
Oh, anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right.
Yeah.
Bye.